Hello all, let's start section 2.4. Section 2.4, it's more on slope. It's a kind of general information more on slope, but in this section I will cover for you parallel and perpendicular lines, correct? Let's start first with parallel lines. What is parallel lines? If two lines have the same slope, if two lines has the same slope but different y-intercept, right? Different y-intercept, they are parallel. They have the same slope, equal slope, but they have different y-intercept. For example, y equal 3x minus 4 and y equal 3x plus 5, they are parallel lines. Why? Because the slope of the first line is 3. The y-intercept is 0 and negative 4. For the second line, the slope is 3. Y-intercept is 0, 5. Correct? If two lines have the same slope but different y-intercept, we call them parallel lines. Correct? Now, if I have in general form two lines, let me create something for you. For example, I name my line 1, y1 equals, the general form was mx plus b, right? Let's call the slope of this line m1, and y2 equals m2x plus b. Let's call the slope of the second line m2. Whenever m1 is equal m2, the slope of line 1 times the slope of line 2 equals to slope of line 2. We call these lines parallel. Remember this relation. The slope of parallel lines, they are equal. Now, using this idea, using this proof, you can write, we go to the next lecture, which is writing equation of a line parallel to the given line. Let me write down here for you. Writing equations of a line parallel to a given line. Correct? And this, under this topic, usually they give you 1 point of one line and the equation of the other line. and they are asking you to write the equation for the line which is parallel to the given line. Let me copy one example from your book. An equation is given to you. Let's say example number 1. I'll explain everything here for you. Y equals 2x plus 1. And they're giving a point for the second line, which is negative 3 and 1. And these two lines are parallel. When I draw these two lines like this, the meaning of these two lines is parallel. This line, which is the equation is given, with another line here that I don't know the equation, I have to find the equation, but they only give me one point of the line. It means the line will pass from that line, from that point. They are parallel. They are asking you to write the equation of the second line. If you remember, the other day, I told you that whenever you want to write the equation of a line, definitely you need a slope and at least one point. Okay, I have the point, but I don't have the slope for this line. Then how to write the equation? Now, because the lines are parallel, and I just learned that the slope of this line, which I know how much is that, y equal to x plus 1, and the slope is 2, should be equal to the slope of this line. It means the slope of the line that I'm trying to write the equation for it, the slope is also 2, because lines are parallel to each other. Now, it gets easy because you know the relation, the slope is 2, 1 point is given, then use your formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, point slope formula. This is your x1, this is your y1. You have the slope, plug in the numbers, easily you can find the equation of the line. Y minus y1, which is 1, equals m2 times x minus x1, which is negative 3. Correct? Double negative again gives you positive. Y minus 1 equals 2 times x plus 3. Distribute 2. Y minus 1 equals 2x plus 6. Add 1 to both sides. Y equals 2x plus 7, the equation of the second line. This line, which is y equal to x plus 7, definitely this line will be parallel to the y equals to x plus 1. Definitely they are parallel. Parallel means they never meet each other, right? They never meet each other. They don't have intersection. And they are on the same plane. Correct? Be careful because they are on the same plane. If they are in a different planes, they cannot, maybe they are not parallel, but they never meet each other. But they are in different plane. As long as two lines is on the same plane means on the same surface, and they don't meet each other, we call them what? Parallel. If you say no, please graph these both lines, and you will see that these two lines are parallel to each other. Let me graph it for you. Let's start with this one. The slope of this line is 2, and the y-intercept of the line is 0 and 7. Correct? Let's draw it. I will draw both lines in the same system, and you will see that they will be parallel to each other. X, here y. The y-intercept for the first line was 0, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Y-intercept is here. Let me use a different color. Right. Now, the slope is 2. M was equal to, it means 2 over 1. Correct? 2 up, 1 right. If you go 2 up, 1 right, here is the second point. And if you connect these 2 points like this, this is the graph of the first line, which was, let me write the equation also on the top, y equal to x plus 7. This is the graph of y equal 7 to x plus 7. Let's graph the other line. Look here. The slope is again 2. Y-intercept is 0 and 1. I will graph this one in different color. The slope is 2. Y-intercept 0, 1 here. Let me use blue color. Slope 2. 2 up, 1 right. Here. If you connect these two, like this, and draw your line, easily you can see the lines are parallel to each other. Correct? Lines are what? Parallel to each other. Let me do another example for you. Example 2. Find the equation of the line that passes through which point? Through let's say 3 and negative 5, and parallel to y equals 1/4, negative 1/4 x plus 2. I will not graph here, just I ask you to write the equation of the line that passes through the point 3, negative 5, and parallel to this. Okay. The slope of this given line is negative 1/4. Because lines are parallel, I know the slope of the line that I want to write, that one is also what? Negative 1/4. Because the slope of parallel lines are equal to each other. Now, I have one point of the line, which is x1, y1, and I have the slope, then it's really easy to write the equation of the line. My formula, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Plug in the numbers. Y minus y1, which is negative 5, equals m negative 1/4 times x minus x1, which is 3. Y plus 5 equals, here you can distribute the number first, the fraction, which gives you negative 1/4 x plus 3/4. 1/4 times 3 gives you 3/4. Now, if it's difficult for you to add or subtract 5 from this number, that there is another easy way, that first multiply everything by 4 to remove the fraction and continue. I will multiply 4 to this equation, to the all terms. 4 times y gives me 4y, plus 4 times 5 gives me 20, equals 4 cancels out with this 4, negative x, plus 4 cancels out with this 4, 3. Now subtract 20 from both sides. 4y equals negative x minus 17, right? And divide everything by 4 gives you the equation of the line. Y equals negative 1/4 x minus 17 over 4 will be the equation of the line which is parallel to the y equals negative 1/4 x plus 2. Correct? 2 examples. Now, writing the equation, let's talk about perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Two lines are perpendicular to each other if their slope is opposite, reciprocal to each other. Or in your book, they are telling if you multiply their slope, m1 and m2, it always gives you negative 1, which is the same definition. Opposite, reciprocal. For example, if the slope of line 1 is, let's say, negative 2/3, and the slope of line 2 is 3/2, these two lines are perpendicular to each other. Why? Because their slopes are opposite, reciprocal to each other. Or, in the definition that they give you in the book, if I multiply these two slopes, negative 2/3 with 3/2, definitely you see my answer is negative 1. 2 cancels out with 2 one time, 3 cancels out with 3, and it gives me negative 1. That is the criteria of the slope between two perpendicular lines. Now, if I know this, I can do the same practice that I did with parallel lines. I can write the equation of a perpendicular line. Next topic. Writing equations of a line perpendicular to a given line. Same way that we practiced with parallel lines. Here, they are asking you to write the equation of the line. They give you 1 point of the line, and they give you the equation of the other line, but they give you this condition: the lines are perpendicular. Correct? Example number 1. I think one example will be enough because we did 2 for parallel lines, 1 here. They're all the same, just the condition is different. Correct? Find the equation of the line, or of a line, passing through 3 and negative 5. Actually, I'm copying previous example, but here condition will be different, correct? And perpendicular to y equals negative 1/4 x plus 2. What is the first thing? What is the slope of the given line? The slope of the given line is negative 1/4. The point of the other line, which is given, is 3 and negative 5. What is the slope of this line? What was my condition? Their slope should be opposite. What is the opposite of 1/4? Positive 1/4. The opposite of negative 1/4 is positive. Look here, positive 1/4. Now reciprocal. It means turn it around, flip it. 4/1, or only 4. Correct? Now writing the equation of the line. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus y1, which is 5. I think it's negative 5. Equals m, which is 4, times x minus x1, which is 3. You can write y plus 5 equals, distribute the 4, gives you 4x minus 12. Subtract 5 from both sides. Then y equals 4x minus 17, the equation of the line, which is perpendicular. This sign means perpendicular to the y equals negative 1/4 x plus 2. Correct? This was all about section 2.4. There is more about slope of the line. One more topic, which is slope as a rate of change. Correct? Usually in this section, you are talking about word problems, correct? I'll stop the lecture here and I will put those part of the problems in the next lecture, but still we will be in section 2.4, I'll separate word problems with what you see here in this lecture. I'll stop recording now and see you all next time in part 2 of 2.0.